Now we're going to write the recursive rules for two of the different sequences that we have. And we're going to have to decide by looking at the numbers if it has a common difference or common ratio. And then we'll know which one to use. So my first numbers are -30, -18, -6, and 18. And sometimes it's hard to tell how you're getting from one to another over here on this negative side, so I might move over here and start here. How do I get from 6 to 18? Well, I might think, well, if I multiply by 3, that would work. Well, it could be multiplied by 3, but does that work from this one and for this one and for this one? And no, it doesn't. -18 times 3 is not negative. -30 times 3 is not -18. So it's not going to be times 3. Well, another way to get from 6 to 18 is to add 12. Does that work to get from -6 plus 12? Does that equal 6? And yes, it does. What about -18 plus 12? Does that equal -6? Yes. So it works all the way through. So each way was add 12. If it's an adding 12, that means it's a common difference. It's the D, so I'm using this arithmetic one here. So what I'll do is I will write down a to the n equals a to the n minus 1 plus 12. The D is replaced with a 12. And I simply, to write the rule for it, you're going to start off by saying the first term is the -30. And then you'll write down comma, and then this here that we've already written. A to the n equals a sub n minus 1 plus 12. Okay, now let's look at this one. We have 500, 100, 20, 40, and 0.8. It's probably going to be easier to look right here to see how am I getting this. It's not minus 400, minus 80. It's not going to be that, but it could be 500. To get from 500 to 100, I'm dividing by 5. Divide by 5, divide by 5. On the earlier videos, I said we're not going to write divide by 5. Instead, we'll write something in with multiply. So that's multiply times 1/5. Multiply times 1/5. Multiply times 1/5. Multiply times 1/5. And 4 times 1/5 would be 0.8. So I have found out that I've got a common ratio, which is 1/5. That means I'm using this geometric recursive formula here. So all I have to do is write down the first term, a sub 1, which was 500, and then put a comma, and then write down a sub n equals 1/5 times a to the n minus 1. But remember, n minus 1 is just talking about the number before it.